The director of Top Gun Maverick is back at it again, strapping his characters into supersonic machines. Only this time he trades in F-18s for Formula One, which are essentially just jets on the road. So let's talk about it.
Did you win something? There's 20 other drivers still out on that track. Do you think any of them respect us? If the last thing I do is drive that car, I will take that life, man. 1,000 times. 3 laps is a lifetime.
So, slight tangent here. This is going to be a non-spoiler review. Also, this was an advanced screening organized by Century Cinemax. So, why don't you hit that like, subscribe, and ding the notification bell to receive updates on all the new movies releasing.
So, F1 follows the story of Sunny Hayes, played by Brad Pitt, who's one of the best F1 drivers with a chip on his shoulder, and this is essentially his redemption story. He is someone who was destined for greatness but somehow missed his mark, and now he's back at it again to take that shot.
When you look in the mirror, you see this rough and tumble, old school cowboy.
A gambling junkie who missed his shot. The best that never was.
Doesn't take orders, goes his own way, huh? The only question here is, why did Sunny Hayes come back to F1?
Sunny Hayes is recruited by Apex GP, one of the least performing Formula One teams within the sport, and he's supposed to be their saving grace. Sunny is quite the talented driver, and therefore we get a lot of really edge of your seat races. One thing you'll really love and appreciate about this movie is how accessible it is, even if you're not an F1 fan. And Kosinski takes the Top Gun Maverick template and superimposes it on this one, because we have a lot of really intense race scenes, we have really high stakes, and this is one very beautiful movie. It's beautifully shot. The cinematography alone is the price of admission.
Well, I've news for you. Formula One is a team sport. It always was. Listen, let's get this straight. We all lose our jobs if you can't pull off a miracle.
No pressure.
None.
Upon being recruited by Apex GP, Sunny not only has to prove to himself, but he has to prove to everyone that he's capable of being the best, and is challenged by his race partner, and they have this rivalry which tends to affect the team dynamic, and this tends to add the stakes to the story. It tends to add the stakes to the races, and he's played wonderfully by Damson Idris, who really carries his own in this movie and plays really well, plays off really well against Brad Pitt.
There's this new guy. He's old. He's such a prick. He's quick though.
I think it's really wonderful that Apex are giving second chances to the elderly.
It's all right. You're just worried I'm quicker than you.
That's the other driver. You say he was old. He not that old. That's a handsome man right there.
You're making a mistake. Thinking that I'm just gonna be some grateful kid who'll bend the knee to an old timer.
If you had any constructive criticism for each other, what would it be?
Don't be such an awesome
dickhead. That was constructive.
Wow.
The movie does a good job of leveraging their rivalry to give us this underdog story, which is one of the best aspects of the movie. Them playing off against each other, them competing, having that hostility towards each other, and this really grounds the movie. It adds to the stakes, and I really love that you get to see them going from being enemies to being teammates. And the third act of this movie, whew, let me not even go there.
I'm offering you an open seat in Formula One. The only place you could say, if you win, you are the absolute best in the world.
So like I was saying, Kosinski is quite smart. He takes the template from Top Gun Maverick. We have a veteran and we have a hotshot. Both are good at what they do. He gets the same writer, he gets the same composer, and mashes all this together to give us a really entertaining and fun experience. This movie had so many cheer moments. This movie had so many races. This movie has so much fun with itself, and the races are packed with really beautiful shots, beautiful cinematography. I did watch this in IMAX and it gave that immersive experience. The sound design was very spectacular. We get to see the stakes, we get to feel the danger of being the driver's seat. Actually, the movie makes you feel like you are the one being strapped into an F1 and going at 300 kilometers per hour. Often at times when you watch these race movies, apart from like Crash and Ford v Ferrari, we barely get the chance to be in the driver's seat. We usually see it from like a third person perspective, but now in this movie you get to really experience the speed, the danger of these cars. Anyway, that's enough about it. I really love this movie, as you can tell, and I highly recommend that you come check it out, especially in IMAX. You get value for money because this movie is just not the same if you watch it at home on your laptop or your TV screen. This needs to be experienced on IMAX. I had fun with this, and therefore I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Highly recommended. If you like these reviews, then don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ding that notification bell for more updates and reviews. See you on the next one. Cheers.